Representative Mike Collins of Georgia proudly posted that video at the University of Mississippi where frat boys that thought they were protesting school integration made monkey noises and guerrilla movements directed at a black protester. He was proud that Ole Miss is taking care of business, and apparently so was Donald Trump. But his people were too cowardly to show their favorite part of the back end of this ad that they released.
I think the most popular college students right now are the ones at UNC.
God bless those UNC frat guys for taking down the Palestinian flag and putting up Old Glory.
Giving us some hope there that not all college students have gone woke.
They should be celebrated for, and what be more rare is their bravery, their willingness to stand up and exhibit that patriotism and protect America.
All is not lost. In every corner of America, there are many people that love this country.
I'm very proud of these boys and very, very proud that we have parents that are raising good kids like this in our country.
I love America. There are still patriots in this country that actually want to fight and would, sacrifice themselves for this flag, this country.
It's good to know that there's some patriotic young men out there supporting the flag still out there.
Don't bend a knee to these people.
And it still always comes back to being about Trump, even if it's just to say, wait, y'all are celebrating the genocide of oppressed brown people too? Good shit, I'm on your side too. Still not sure why the Trump camp edited out that part from Ole Miss where the gorilla impersonator had his moment in the sun. But his fraternity didn't want the headache, so they booted his ass out. But he'll probably get quietly reinstated after all this attention dies down. And that congressman that still has his celebratory post up, he might offer him an internship for his qualifications to promote their bigotry.
I'm betting you haven't heard of Republican Congressman Mike Collins of Georgia. Collins shared a video on Twitter and wrote, "Ole Miss taking care of business." Now, we're not going to play it because it's so offensive, but it shows white counter-protesters, apparently at the University of Mississippi, mocking a black protester, and one of them is making monkey sounds at her. Just genuinely vile stuff that, again, the sitting U.S. Congressman Mike Collins went out of his way to post and call taking care of business. That's one. Last week, he shared video showing a downed, handcuffed protester at Georgia's Emory University being repeatedly struck with a taser on his skin. Collins writes, "Not sure what y'all are doing up north, but we don't give them the time to encamp. Taser set to stun." In another instance, in March, Collins responded to an account known to share white supremacist content, going after a Jewish reporter for the Washington Post, captioned, quote, "In case you were wondering, yes, she is." What they mean by that is Jewish. Like, of course, this was written by a Jew. Collins responds to the tweet, "Never was a second thought. Of course it was a Jew."
We can keep saying that we've come so far from the days of civil rights leaders and anti-war protesters being treated like the oppressed people that they bravely face law enforcement to speak out for. But when the same energy plays out on high-definition cell phone videos instead of black and white film, it's hard to keep that lie going. Especially since it's not even a slip-up, but a targeted effort to let any racist know that they've got their backs. They even made Fox News' alternate Freedom of Honor list, since according to Rachel Campos Duffy and Pete Hegseth, anyone that's not a conservative doesn't deserve to be on it.
I did have a list of some suggestions.
What do you like?
So here's who I thought America's frat boys, they could use the Medal of Freedom. Donald J. Trump, he never gives up on America. Elon Musk for, absolutely caring about, freedom of speech. How about the truly peaceful protesters of the pro-life movement, the ones that are in jail right now? Kid Rock and John Rich, we know they love freedom.
True.
Riley Gaines, the classical school movement, you and I can appreciate that. And how about our U.S. Border Patrol?
Oh, that's a great list.
They care about America.
How about the guys that cleared out Colombia? I'd like to add them too. Whatever you, but it's probably more likely to go to Paul Pelosi, Susan Rice, and Gavin Newsom. So I think your list is correct, but a little off-brand for Big Joe. Rachel?
Yeah. Well, maybe Paul Pelosi needs the hammer instead of the medal.
Well, it's metal.